Welcome to the Backstage Pass launch story time. So, I want to share a story about when I met Iver. If you don't know who Iver is, he's a pretty well-known singer-songwriter. And I met him in about 2008 when he was kind of at the peak of his, initial rocket to, public awareness or whatever. And I got to meet him because the violinist from my band, Lamplight, the violinist Indiana, we went to see Iver one night, and then we ended up meeting him and his band, and we got to talking, and she started saying, "Oh, I'm a violinist," and they're like, "Oh, maybe you could come play with us tomorrow night." And I was like, "Yes, you should do that, because then I'll come and I'll hang out too." And they ended up doing that. She rehearsed the next day. She got me a free ticket to come along, and she got me a ticket to come backstage. And I was really excited. So she performed with him, and it was really awesome. She did an amazing job. Indiana is an amazing violinist and musician. And the show was spectacular. It was packed. So this was at the Palais Theatre in Melbourne. Really big, beautiful theatre that I love going to shows there. And then I got to go backstage. So, I got let in backstage, went into the backstage area, and then down these stairs into the green room, big open green room space where people are hanging out. So I got to hang out with Iver and his band and chatting, and, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this is a great opportunity to get to know him, and this could lead to who knows what. Maybe we'll end up going on tour with him, or something cool will happen. So it was really exciting. And then, things started to wrap up after a little while, and then we were leaving the venue. We came out the side entrance, and there were a bunch of his fans were there, wanting to hang out and chat. So he did that for a bit. He's a really cool guy. And then he was like, "Well, what are we going to do? Do we want to go to a bar, or do we want to do something else?" And I actually don't drink, so I wasn't super excited about going to a bar, and I don't know, it'd be noisy and whatever. And then he ended up saying, maybe we could all go back to my hotel room for a couple of drinks, and we could just hang out for a bit. And in my mind, I was like, oh my God, that would be amazing. I'd love to go hang out. But then what came out of my mouth, which is the thing that I kind of regret doing and saying to this very day, was I was like, oh no, I think I'll just go home. I think I'll just go home to bed. And he kind of was like, okay. And I wasn't being rude or anything like that. I just, in the back of my mind, I thought, I don't really want to have a late night, and I don't know what else. What are we going to talk about? And I was there with a friend, and I knew she kind of needed to go home because she had kids. And I thought, well, I'm here with my friend, and it's just Iver. And I thought, no, I'll do the right thing, and I'll go home with her. So we jumped on our bikes, and we left. And about halfway home, it kind of hit me. I was like, what the hell? What the hell did I just do? I could have had the opportunity to, hang out for a couple of hours and, forge a really good relationship or a friendship or a connection or whatever, that could have led, maybe it wouldn't have led to anything, but could have led to collaborations or going on tour or having him produce one of my albums or something like that. And the reason I'm sort of telling this story is because it's an interesting insight into, I don't know, what happens backstage, I suppose, and the possibilities of being backstage with well-known performers. But also, I just wanted to share how I blew it. I don't know really why, but I just think it's a funny story. It was a funny opportunity to connect, and I just had a moment where I just made a faux pas, and I just kind of blurted out, like, oh, nah, I think I'll just go home for a sleep. So another reason I'm telling this story, I suppose, is, this is sort of the backstage pass idea, backstage pass area, where I'm sharing more intimate experiences that I've had throughout my music career. And, I've toured with ℾ𝒿ℴ and Claire Bowditch and Missy Higgins and Tommy Emmanuel and lots of other amazing artists. And there's lots of really interesting things that happen backstage, and I've got tons of these, stories like this, but potentially crazier. That if people are interested to find out more about these things, that's what the Backstage area is kind of all about. It's not stuff that I'm going to really be sharing publicly on Facebook or any of those other places. And it's a place to just create more connection and interesting content and stuff like that. So if you dig this, if you want to kind of go deeper into getting some more music, exclusive music, tickets to shows, advanced news of music that's coming out or music videos or whatever, and you want to be ahead of the curve with that stuff, you can also say to me, nah, I think I'll just go home to bed, or nah, I'll just shut this video down right now. And maybe that won't have any impact on your life, but the stuff that I'm planning to share, maybe it will. Maybe it actually will change how you think about the world, or it'll give you some insights into who you are and how the world works. And I think this is quite a beautiful way of doing it. So I hope you will join me in the Backstage. Get yourself a Backstage pass and join the fun. And who knows, maybe one day you and I, without being creepy, this is not creepy, we might hang out somewhere in a hotel room, sharing stories and connecting. And I would love nothing more, really, to connect with music lovers and find good humans to hang out with. So if that's you, if you think you're a good human and you're a music lover, then please check out Backstage Pass, and I will see you either backstage or I'll see you very soon. Cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.